If you really want to know what both you and your machine are capable of, the racetrack is the only place to do it.
Track days are great because they tier your peer group based on your skill level. So if you're a adrenaline junkie just getting into it, or maybe a novice group, but then racers who have a lot more experience are tiered into expert groups.
Well, whatever you can do on the street, you'll be able to do so much more with your bike on the track. As far as lean angle, you can't even approach on the street what you can do safely on a track.
My opinion is you learn more about your individual riding skill and you learn more about how your bike operates doing one track day than you do riding years on the street.
Track days are very addictive to me. It's so enjoyable to be able to actually work my motorcycle hard and attain lean angles and attain high top speeds and very aggressive braking and really work on my skills in that environment. Riding on the street is still a lot of fun, but it doesn't have that adrenaline kick. I'm really going to the limits of what I'm capable of doing that you get on a track day.
The track day is set up to where it is a learning experience. There are control riders that will ride with every group, to make sure people stay in line and nobody's acting too crazy. But they also are there to help bring your riding to the next level. So what they'll do a lot of times is follow you around the track, and then after that session you come in, they'll walk up to you and say, hey, I was following you for a couple laps and you're doing this, try doing this next time, and then you go and you put it to work and you're like, okay, great, now I can take this corner a little bit faster than I could before because now I know how to do it better.
Obviously you need a motorcycle and you need safety gear. The exact specifications of what type of gear is allowable and what type of prep you need to do to your motorcycle varies based on the track day organization you're riding with. The one that I ride with for the novice level, you need to, on the motorcycle, tape up the lights, remove the mirrors, stuff like that. Put numbers on it so they know who you are. Personal safety gear, you do need a full suit. That's required. It can either be one of the many good corduroy nylon suits that are out there, or preferably a leather suit. If you have a two-piece suit, it has to have a full circumference zipper that goes all the way around so that the suit won't separate if you do fall off your motorcycle. You need boots, you need full finger gloves. Most racers and track day guys prefer the gloves with the nice long gauntlets that come up and add more protection. And then you'll need a good helmet.
It's really far easier than you think. You really just have to seek out where the local tracks are, find out what their rules and regulations are, especially to get in as a novice rider. There's really minimal prep that you have to do to your bike. There's minimal gear that you have to buy. It's all based on safety, and safety of not only you but the other riders out there. And it's not that expensive either.
Modern sport bikes today are extremely fast, and that's one of the reasons why we really like them. For about $6,000 you can get a motorcycle that would do 180 miles an hour and 0 to 60 in over 2 seconds, but not much over 3 seconds. That's a lot of acceleration, a lot of power for an environment where everyone else is maybe going 50, 60, maybe 70 miles an hour if they're lucky. So a bike with that kind of performance and acceleration, it's a lot of fun. The reason that we own them is that they're high performance machines, but the track environment allows you to be in a more controlled environment so that you're not worried about grandma and grandpa on their way to visit the grandkids getting in your way when you're trying to have a lot of fun. You're as likely to be surrounded by people who are as good or better than you, and that helps us all elevate our game a little bit. There's an old saying that practice makes perfect, but that's not really accurate. Perfect practice makes perfect, and the only way to get perfect practice in is to continually do the same thing over and over in a way that is continually refining and improving your technique. So the idea that I can ride on different roads every day in different traffic mixes in different environments and improve on the same technique over and over is really unlikely. But if I go to a track environment that'll teach me how to delay my apex or delay my turn in or take the corners more smoothly or learn better throttle control, those kind of things will translate directly to the street, because a smoother rider is always a safer rider. And a smoother rider also allows the motorcycle to be a lot more forgiving, because our bikes can really be a lot more forgiving if we make mistakes, if we do them smoothly.